Boom. Perfect. And we are live. Our very special edition of Off the Record on the People's Podcast this evening. We have an incredible guest with us, none other than the wonderful, world-renowned artist known as Brother Dereck for real. First of all, assalamu alaikum, sir.
Wa alaikum salam, my brother.
Yes, sir. I want to start off by letting everyone know this means a lot to myself, my family, and of course, the viewing audience of the People's Podcast, that you would take time out of your busy schedule to come let us get to know you. We know you through music, and we know you through soldiering in the work and putting in work for the nation. But now we get to know up close and personal some behind the scene things. What is the cause? We see the effect, but now we get to see the cause of the great work that you've been doing for decades, putting in work for the nation. So let's start off with it. When did you first hear the teachings of the Most Honorable Elijah Muhammad, Brother Dereck?
All right, let me start off. A lot of beneficence to mercy, for I bear witness that there's no God but Allah. Muhammad is his messenger. And before I answer your question, I just want to say thank you, big brother, for having me here. Thank your family for having me here, man. I feel like I done got nominated for the Grammys. We made it. You know what I mean? I really want to commend you and give you your flowers, you know, while you amongst us, brother, because you have some of the most, man, influential witness bearers, you know, on your show, man. And it's definitely something that'll keep all of our faith tight, you know what I mean? So I'm just honored to be here. You said what got me in the nation?
Yes, sir.
I was 15 years old at the time, and let me see here. I had just moved here from Indianapolis to Atlanta, and I was going to school out here, and I lived with my older cousin, my older brother, my other older cousin, and my cousin, he was already registered, you know what I'm saying? So he had pretty much tricked me, bro. He told me one night, he was like, you know, you in that slave master last name, I might have to kill you in your sleep. Looked at him like, man, hold on, what are you talking about? You know what I mean? Like killing me in my sleep. So I literally went to the mosque the next day, bro, and started the process. At 15, they told me I had to be 16 to register at the time, so I only had like a month left. And by the grace of Allah, man, I went hard, did the study. I didn't know who the minister was really, you know what I mean? But I went on and joined.
15.
Yeah, 15 or 16.
16. Praise be to Allah. Yes, sir. Now, what was the climate like in Atlanta when you joined the nation?
Man, it was really like, it was like something I never seen before, bro. Like the Brotherhood was super tight, man. Like when I had came in, it was Brother Minister Van was the student minister. Captain Sadiq was the captain at the time, and then it became Captain Curtis. And some of your most, like I said, profound believers today that's doing the work, like Brother Burvey, you know, Dr. Wesley, all of us were in the same processing class. Well, not processing class, I'm sorry, in the same FOI class. You know, and just, you know, we was in the 90s, man. That era right there, I'm talking about late night FOI classes. And man, the whole back meeting after the FOI class, and then the other whole back meeting with the lieutenants, it was I didn't understand it at the time. I was like, man, it's a whole lot, man. Like, we ain't never going home. But the Brotherhood, man, it was something special, bro. It is something special, you know what I mean?
Praise be to Allah. Beautiful. Yes, sir. Well, both of my sisters, Miriam and Naima, both in greetings. Both of them say peace. And thank everyone who continues to watch. I can't wait to put this on YouTube. Who trained you once you came in the mosque?
My lieutenant at the time was a brother by the name of Brother Yusuf. Very, very strong brother, man. And it was like, everybody had their hands on me because I was so young, but I got itched. Like, before I really knew who the minister was, brother, I knew what that final call was. I mean, when I first seen a bundle of papers, I was like, what's that? And the brother was like, you're going to get introduced to it very soon. I'm like, man, what are y'all doing? Were y'all selling them? It was like, yes, sir. At the time, we was getting, I think it was 30 cents a paper. And I asked the brother, man, well, shoot, if I sell 5 bundles, I should get $150. I'm like, man, can I get 5 of them? I'll bring the money back. Brother was like, no, sir, brother. You know, we can't put that weight on you yet. I was like, man, let me get 5 of them, because even in my younger days, bro, I was always into selling something, man. At 11 years old, I sold like fancy candy, and I was making like $200 to $300 every day. And so to get introduced to that, it was like, man, I need that. And then they finally started letting me take papers. And I was never selling a paper in the city of Atlanta. Like the mosque was on Ashby Street at the time. So I would get on the train on the MARTA and ride all the way back out to the east side. All these bundles. I mean, all these bundles. And literally coming back like the next day with 3 or 4 bundles. So like, here go that money, man. And it was took off from there. But I had learned about the minister just doing the work. And there was a brother by the name of Brother George, who pretty much laced my boots up when it came to the spiritual aspect of things. You know what I mean? Like what he told me, we had a restaurant, it was 880 Ashby Street. It was a restaurant around the corner from the mosque. And you was like, probably like, bro, on the real, you was like, really high. I mean, I'll never forget you, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I always have my eye on you. But he set me down in the restaurant and gave me a real thorough understanding of why the Most Hon Elijah Muhammad is still physically alive. And I still know that. I don't believe it. I know that to this day. Praise be to Allah. You know what I mean? So, yes, sir.
Okay, well, but let's rearrange the questions because you went straight. You gonna go deep right off the top there, yes, sir.
My bad. I mean, you know.
No. Let's go there. So,
yes, sir,
what was it that he said to you, and what would you say to other people who battle that?
I mean, bro, like the whole story, like he painted a whole picture, like of how the whole scene went down, like how the Most Hon Elijah Muhammad was in a hospital bed, and how, you know, brothers came and replaced his body, you know, and he was up on the he got took up on the wheel, and he was like, you know, he was just pretty much stretched out on the floor, like beat up, and the guy was like, Master Muhammad, like, man, get up, you here now, I'm about to restore you. And it just always stuck with me. And then the things that start happening when you read into the message to the black man, brother, like you can sense the urgency of what the Most Hon Elijah Muhammad is telling us. And it was like, I just knew he'd be back. You know what I mean? He's in the minister right now, you know what I mean? But his personal, the physical body, Most Hon Elijah Muhammad is still alive and in power. So it's just the way he described the story to me, bro. And I would encourage anybody, you know what I'm saying, to, well, all of the laborers in the mosque, whatever, whoever your processing teacher is, make sure that they got a thorough understanding and teach of Most Hon Elijah Muhammad being physically alive. Because once you know that, then there's nothing you won't be able to do. You know what I mean? He'll take you by the hands, you know, with the spirit, and he'll walk you through the whole process.
Okay, yes, sir. Go ahead, right there.
Just personally speaking, you know what I mean? Yes, sir.
Beautiful, beautiful. And thank everyone once again who's watching. My next question for you, sir, is how did your family and friends feel about you accepting the teachings?
At first, I remember, man, I first told my mother I wasn't eating no more pork. Cause like before I moved to Atlanta, I was living in California. I'm originally from Indianapolis, Indiana. I know I'm jumping around everywhere, but my mother, she was like, what you mean you're not eating no pork? I'm like, nah, like my cousin said it's not good for you. You know what I mean? And she tried me that day. She went to McDonald's and got a sausage McMuffin or something like that. And I ain't eat it. She was like, okay, he's serious. You know what I mean? And my mother, at first, she was like, I remember her telling me, I don't want you being a part of that. I was like, I was out here doing bad. I was like 13, 14 years old, a couple years after I was actually registered. But before I registered, man, like I said, I was into all kind of stuff in California, man. I'm selling weed. I'm doing everything bad. I'm like, you would rather me do that than to do something right? She was like, nah, you're right. So she just started supporting me after that. You know what I mean? And then like I had a captain out of Indianapolis, Indiana. May Allah be pleased with him. He's from Ohio, but brother, Captain Tyrone Muhammad. And he put a spirit in me, brother, like just the spirit of righteous competition and not taking no losses. Because back then in the 90s, it was all about the righteous competition. Your father, man, one of the most amazing men I ever met on this planet, wasn't having it. You couldn't tell him you was doing no low numbers. You know what I mean? Like, he used to have a hookup every FOI class, and I just remember him saying, when he got to our city, Indianapolis, what you gonna do? Y'all got a soldier down there, what you gonna do? Yeah, sir. But at the time, the paper was bi-weekly, so I was doing 2,000 an issue by the grace of Allah, and then it broke down to weekly, and I was doing 1,000 an issue. And it always had the progress page and the final call back then. And they had me like a big silhouette. I was holding the paper like that. And then you have each city, brothers that was doing what. and I was holding it down for the Central Region at the time by the grace of Allah.
Praise be
Yes.
to Allah. And Brother Dereck, I want
Yes,
to make
sir.
sure that you know that on behalf of myself, my family, and the viewing audience of the People's Podcast, that we thank you, sir, for putting in work, and we thank you for your sacrifice and for the sacrifice of your family as well. We thank you for holding it down.
To Allah. All praise due to Allah, man. Wouldn't have it no other way.
And I tell people all the time, everybody has strengths and weaknesses, and I'll speak no problem. Drill, act, perform, everything. But selling the Final Call newspaper, my God. The fact that you can do that and take that rejection and take people cussing you out, brother, my word is bond. I said, man, I give you credit because Lord have mercy, my God.
Yeah, but if we only knew, man, whatever we want to do in life, brother, if we can master that, the distribution of the Final Call newspaper, you're going to be successful in whatever it is you do, bro. I promise you that, man. I promise you. But you got to master it, though. You got to go through it. You got to go through it, man.
Well, yes, sir. Brother Joseph says, somebody come. Brother Dereck and Brother Josh. Thank you, Brother Joseph, for always showing love to the People's Podcast. What advice would you give to people dealing with taking a rejection from selling Final Call? How do you do it?
I mean, at the end of the night, bro, I always say it like this, man. At the end of the night, I don't know none of y'all. So you can tell me whatever you want to tell me. But for everybody that tell you no or reject you, somebody's going to accept you and tell you, yeah, I ain't tripping. You know what I mean? Because you got to understand, man, first of all, a lot of people think we selling religion. You know what I'm saying? You can have on a $300 suit, you know, $200, $700 gators, whatever. You know what I'm saying? Looking clean. Only asking for $2, but you getting rejected because they think you selling religion. You know what I mean? So there's some certain tactics we can go into to get past all that. And, you know, you be successful, man.
Praise be to Allah. Wonderful. Yes, sir. Your Facebook picture is amazing. Your Facebook profile. Everybody follow Dereck on Instagram, social media. But a lot of pictures of you.
They snatched my Instagram page. I had to build another one. They snatched my page, I think 2 weeks ago, my Dereck For Real page, because of something that I said on DJ Vlad page 3 months ago. So that's why, you know, that's on my Instagram. They snatched it. But,
I'm sorry to hear that. Yes, sir. I'm dealing with some things on Twitter as we speak. Yes, sir. There's some things, some amazing pictures with you and the Most Honorable Minister Louis Farrakhan. Can you let us know what is it like being in his presence, and what's your favorite memory with the minister?
Man, listen, I got experience, bro. We was in the Bahamas, right? And my plane just landed. You know, it was the minister was doing the island tours. You know what I'm saying? The Caribbean tour. And I'll never forget. We was in the Bahamas, and Brother Melvin of the E-Team, right? I got on my 3-piece suit. I feel like, you know, I'm ready to work. I'm looking clean. I feel like, brother's like, brother, who told you to put that suit on? I looked at my suit like, I'll put it on. I mean, like, what's wrong? Never mind, brother. Get in that car right there. I get in the car. Brother, never mind. Just wait right here. Wait in the room till we get back. I'm like, damn, man. What, you know what I'm saying? So I ain't even arguing. I'm like, all right, I'll wait here. So I'm walking around the lobby like, okay, I just got left by everybody. You know what I mean? Brother Akbar was in the lobby. And I heard him talking on the phone to somebody like, brother, we don't have no flyers for this event. The minister was speaking at a college. I'm ear hustling like, okay. I go over to the hotel desk. They got copy machines out there. I'm like, why you just ain't run some copies up? You know what I mean? I told Brother Akbar, look, do you have the image of what you want printed up? He said, yes, sir. I said, can you email it to me right quick? He said, yes, sir. He emailed it to me. While he's still talking on the phone trying to get flyers, I'm over here making 500 flyers in the hotel lobby.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Cut them out and everything, right? Cut them out like, look, bro, I got a stack of flyers right here. I'm about to get on this bus and head over to the college to pass them out. He was like, okay, bro, praise be to Allah. I want you to take 2 men with you. I was like, nah. I always had a bad experience with taking brothers with me sometimes. They always be ready to go. And you know what I mean? Like, nah, I'm going to just go by myself. It's like, no, just go ahead and take 2 brothers. So I got with 2 older brothers, man. We get on this bus. It's a dark cloud over the whole sky, like, but just over our bus, right? So we get to the college, and then it starts thundering. One of the brothers was like, okay, brother, we're going to have to retreat and go back because it's about to rain. I said, no, sir, bro. I'm going to go ahead and stay right here. You know what I mean? It started pouring down raining. I was like, look, I'm gonna just wait in that store over there. If y'all want to leave, y'all can go ahead and leave. I was like, brother, you gonna make me pull rank. I said, pull rank on what, bro? Like, you know what I mean? What are you talking about? So they went on and left. And as soon as that bus pulled off, it stopped raining. I would think that they would come back, but they didn't. No problem. So I passed out all these flyers, and then the event had started at like 7 o'clock. So it's like roughly 6:30. I passed them all out. Then I go over to the college. And by the grace of God, I'm just pulling people in. Like, there's so many people like just standing around outside. They're not even really thinking about the event. You know what I mean? That they got guys, man, here on the campus. They don't know nothing about this stuff. You know what I mean? So I just start bringing them all in. Like during the whole lecture, I missed the entire lecture, but at the end of the night, I'm one of the last people to get in the cab and go back to the hotel. Everybody's asking me questions. What do you think of this? What do you think of that? You know what I mean? I'm like, you know, I'm answering all these questions, but I get back to the hotel, right? And the brothers on the E team is in the parking lot. They're like, hey, bro, D, the chief want to see you upstairs. I'm like, man, yeah, right. I'm about to go to Domino's, get me this pizza. Y'all tripping, man. You lying. They're like, no, sir, you need to shoot upstairs right now. I'm like, oh, shoot. Okay. So I go upstairs. Brother Joshua opens up the door. Brother Dereck, I said, yes, sir. He said, yes, sir. The minister wants to have dinner with you. I'm like, it's 11. Praise be to Allah. Let's get it. You know what I mean? So Brother Don Enoch brings us in. We wash up and we have dinner. It's like 11 o'clock. I want to say to about 2 in the morning, it felt like. And the minister was just building. And he asked me a question, brother. And I was already in awe, like I'm staring at him. But a lot of the stuff I'm not hearing because I'm just looking at it, you know what I'm saying? And I snapped out. He asked me a question. What was he saying? He said, we was talking about how to eat to live. And it was like one white guy at the table who owned a farm out there, another brother. And he had asked me, brother, do you remember the most Hon Elijah Muhammad said, you know, if we eat right, he'll make us look 16 again? And I was like, just staring at him. I was like, sir, no, I didn't hear that. Knowing damn well I studied that many, many times. Right? I was like, I'm sorry, bro. I said, I'm sorry. I'm just in awe right now that I'm at this table with you. I mean, excuse me. I mean, I ain't thinking straight, you know. But I was just in awe. But we took some pictures that day. That's the picture that you see on the Facebook. And the very next day, we jumped on this little private plane and went to another part of the Bahamas. We had some downtime off. You know me, I love to fish, man. I love really like fishing, not just for people, but in the ocean. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
So I met this Bahamian brother. As soon as we got all our stuff in the hotel, I'm walking around and I see this Bahamian brother like, man, where can I buy a fishing pole at? Man was like, man, we have many fishing poles. You like to fish? I'm like, yeah. So he blessed me with a pole. Man, I started catching these fish by the grace of Allah, like rapid, you know what I mean? And the minister's cook was like, Brother Dereck keep catching these fish. We ain't got to buy no food. She in her room gutting the fishes, and you know what I mean? I'm like, wow. So the very next day though, I go fishing and I ain't catching nothing, brother. I mean, I'm looking right at the fish in front of me, putting it down there, trying to stick the hook in their mouth, like, but I ain't catching them. I was out there for hours. So a brother comes out of the minister's room, my brother Ralph, out of North Carolina. He was like, brother, I'm gonna tell you something. I was like, yes, sir. He was like, the minister and Mother Tynetta up there talking about you right now. I was like, what? He was talking about how you've been out there all day fishing and you didn't catch nothing, but you was very patient. He said, that's exactly how we have to be when we going after our people. So I was like, wow, man, praise be to Allah. You know what I mean? Yes, sir.
Beautiful. Praise be to Allah. And thank everyone who continues to watch it. The People's Podcast. Brother Joe, another Brother Joseph said, Assalamu alaikum, fam. Alicia Taylor is in agreement. Thank you for always watching. My sister Miriam says, how unfortunate. And thank everyone who continues to watch Brother Dereck for real. Yes, sir. My next question for you is, okay, so you overseas, the ministers talking about fishing, you're dealing with the fish, you come back, then let's fast forward to Nipsey Hussle's funeral. We had Nipsey Hussle's funeral.
Well, you did a big fast forward.
I know, because we gotta go around because we did with fishing. We did with fishing. So then I look on all these rappers' pages some people in the community, some people just were fans. I'm not dealing with that Final Call or the Muslims. I'm dealing with people who know them in the nation. People who just straight lost founds. And I'm on their pages looking at the hashtags, and all I see is Brother Dereck out there in the community selling Final Calls. How did that happen? And how did you have such an impact in the community?
Man, well, praise be to Allah. That situation right there, I was actually in Denver, Colorado when that whole thing popped off. I was touring with the Goody Mob, and I was moving all the merch and everything. And I had got a call from student captain Halim out of LA. Brother, where you at? I'm like, I'm in Colorado. I ain't been in LA in a couple of years. What you mean where I'm at? Cap was happy. We need you here. Brother Fontaine reached out to me, you know what I mean? Brother, can you show up in LA? But let me tell you something. I ain't had no suits. I had just a bag of merch that I took to Denver to move for that night. I had a hotel room. I ain't even go back to it. I left the show, literally after the show was over, I went straight to the airport and bought a ticket at the counter. You know how expensive that can be. Right on the spot, the plane leaving in an hour. All right. So I get on this plane, I get to LA. I go check into my hotel room. I call one of the brothers. And this is the beauty of the Brotherhood in the Nation of Islam, bro. You got a brother no matter where you go. So I get there, I call my brother John me up, like, John, I ain't got no suit, bro. You know what I mean? Oh, where you at? I told him my hotel. Brother shows up in like 30 minutes with a brand new suit, right? I'm like, all right, cool. I wore that suit for like 3 days in a row. It was so hot in LA, the colors start wearing off, right? So another brother, my brother Brent, he's from Indianapolis, he's in LA. He bought me 2 more suits. And I'm walking, like every day I finish, I'm going to the Burlington Coat Factory to buy some fresh shirts and, some underclothes and whatnot so I can keep going. But the actual impact, brother, it's like Allah kind of made me like a news reporter on that whole incident, just showing another side of what was being done. When I tell you that the FOI took over LA, it was like we was the police. I say that because I literally told an officer who was pulling up to the side of the Marathon store, hey, you got to go around the corner and park. We're not letting nobody park right here. And the cop said, okay, yes, sir. He goes and parks his car, walks back around. You guys need me anywhere? I was like, oh, shoot, this is real. Like, this is real. And just the spirit, bro, it was like the Final Call was like the official Nipsey Hussle obituary. You know what I'm saying? Like, real talk. Because everybody was coming to us for it. In the first 2 issues, we was instructed to give it away. Don't take no money. It took me about, I ain't gonna lie, it took me about 20 minutes because I'm so used to getting the money. And people coming, hey, they coming with it out the window. Like I said, the first 20 minutes, I was like, oh shoot, nah, I can't take no money, you know what I mean? I stopped. I just started giving it out. Then it was first, I think it was 50,000 at first, and the minister gifted another 50,000. Then the 3rd issue, we were supposed to buy and, get back off of it. Bro, I spent literally, I think it was like $1,013 in my pocket or something. I put it all up. Give me 1,000 papers, right? My word to Allah, bro, in probably less than an hour, man, all 1,000 papers was gone. You know what I mean? Praise be to Allah. I'm talking about right there on Crenshaw Slauson in the middle of the street. We got dollies, you know what I mean? And the brothers moving dollies. My brother Ali, we was just, man, it was all work. And then I knew once the World Star had called my phone, they called me and the Shade Room called me. It was a video that I had did. Back then, I ain't know nothing about tagging your name on the video. I didn't do it for that. I just, filmed the video where all the gang members was walking down the street, headed over to Nipsey's store. That video on World Star got over 7 million views. And on the Shade Room, everything was like 14 million. And then just on my Facebook page, I know it hit like a couple million. Just like, you know what I mean? So it was a blessing to be able to have, not taking these reporters who was always a mess out here. There's shooting going on. None of that was going on once the FOI showed up. You know what I mean? And Allah allowed us to videotape it. And we ain't no corny brothers, man. We really got in us and we really took over that whole, I think it was almost 10 days. But the spirit was so high, man. Like all my LA brothers, shout out to every brother 2754 and anybody who flew in during that event, my 75. It really went up, bro. We really handled our business by the grace of Allah.
Praise be to Allah. Excellent, excellent.
Praise be to Allah.
Some Minister Van, who you spoke of earlier, it says Assalamu alaikum, sir.
That's pop, man.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Beautiful, beautiful. Praise be to Allah. Okay, my next question, sir, is you spoke of coming in the mosque, hearing the teachings at 15, accepting at 16. But when did you go from seeing the Most Honorable Mr. Farrakhan as maybe an activist or a public speaker to someone who was divinely guided? What was it? Like when did that take place?
Man, from being in the corner every day, you got a whole lot of final calls, and whose picture is on that final call on the front page in the little corner? Minister Farrakhan, with whatever lecture he was doing. So anytime that the light was green and cars was going by, I'd be reading about this, you know what I mean, what he's writing and everything. That's how we was always told you can do this work with very little study. I was getting a little study in while I'm on the block working. It gave me a better understanding of who he is. And one time we was at the Source Awards, I never forget it. It was down in Miami, and the minister was there, and he was sitting in the front row. You had all these celebrities, and I walked in front of him, and I literally bowed down, bro. I got on my knees and damn kissed the man's foot. He was like, "Oh, brother, get up." Like, man, listen, I ain't care who was looking, but I know who that man is. And one of the brothers, I think it's Brother Sultan, he was sitting back of me. He just kept telling me, "Brother, help the minister, help the minister, help him, brother." And it always stuck with me, you know what I mean? Help the minister, bro. And like I said, what Captain Tyrone put in us, bro, was just it's not a sport, but he branded us like some MVP players, you know what I'm saying? Straight up, bro. He put that in us, man. So I just say, you know what, from now on, I ain't never gonna take no losses. I'm gonna give this man my all and help him the best way I can.
Praise be to Allah. And beautiful. And right there, you know what's funny? Ironic, I was at the Source Awards in Miami as well, man. We didn't even know. I didn't even
see, you know what I mean?
We locked in. Yes, sir. That's one of my favorite details of all time, because I got to see Suge Knight and Mike Tyson, Ron Artest.
Suge Knight, Jay Prince.
All of them. Yes, sir.
Yes,
beautiful.
Sir.
Okay, wonderful. My next question for you, sir, is fear. You saying from LA, Compton, Indianapolis, Atlanta. Has there ever been a time where you were the Bahamas, traveling with the minister and always in the community? Has there ever been a time where you were faced with fear? And if so, how did you overcome that fear?
Was there a time I was faced with fear? Yeah. One time I ordered 2,000 papers when the paper was weekly.
Yes, sir.
So, like, you know, I felt like I could do 1,000 papers, no problem, but 2,000 in a week, and the weather was bad in Indianapolis, bro, I was nervous because I never liked paper night, man. You getting sweated for no final call money, man. Like, and you ain't got it. Oh man, you either ain't coming to that class or you got a million excuses, you know. But that was my fear. But as far as any other fear, I think that I've overcome fear like at the age of 11 when I ran away from home when I was 11 years old, and the newspaper said it was the best plans of a runaway ever. I literally, pretty much jacked my mother's boyfriend at the time, had my older brother buy me a Greyhound bus ticket. I was out. The only way I got caught in Amarillo, Texas, because I asked one of my Mexican homeboys from school, "You want to go with me?" This dude go home and ask his mother, "Can I run away with Dereck?" And that's how they caught me a day and a half later on the Greyhound bus. But I say that to say that was at 11 years old. So as I grew older, I didn't really have too much fear. Not to say that I can't be afraid of nothing, but I don't really know nothing right now that I'm afraid of.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
I'm afraid of not helping God's man. Let me say that, you know.
Praise be to Allah. Okay, great. Yes, sir. And I can't wait to put this on YouTube. I want to make sure that Brother Dereck, I have a quick 60-second commercial break.
Yes,
all
sir.
of the sponsors of the People's Podcast. And I want to thank Yes, sir. Yes, sir. And I want to thank everybody for all of their sponsors and donations. You all keep the People's Podcast going, help keep the People's Podcast going. So I want to thank you all very much. It is about the people. Hold on 1 second. Here we go. And I want to thank everybody for this season. And here we go.
Good. Okay.
But Dereck, you there?
I'm here, yes, sir.
Okay, yes, sir. I apologize about that. You know that. You know, as they say, the enemy's always busy. Okay.
Hey, man, so I already know how that go.
Yes, sir. Okay, so boom. So for all of the, I want to make sure we good with all of the sponsorships. And Brother Dereck, we want to hear you talk about your business as well. But
Yes, sir.
yes, sir. While we're waiting on that, for all of the sponsors of this month's podcast, please continue to Cash App and the People's Podcast to make a donation. Here we go. Here we go. 1 second. I don't know why it's acting up right now. Yes, sir. Okay, Brother Dereck.
Yes,
all right, Brother
sir.
Dereck, can you hear me?
I hear you, but I don't see you.
Okay, 1 second. Oh.
I don't see you. I see you, but you don't know if you see me.
Okay, yes, sir. 1 second. Here we go. 1 second. I don't know what's going on with the screen right now.
Right. Okay.
Okay, can you see me now?
I don't see you, but I see myself.
Okay, hold on 1 second. I don't know why it just enlarged out of nowhere. All right, here we go.
You was there. There you go.
Okay, can you see me now, right there?
I don't see you. I just see the there you go. Yes, sir.
Okay, we'll come back to the sponsorships. Because acting fool right now. Yes, sir. So my next question for you, sir, is the Million Man March. What was the climate like, and how did it personally impact you?
Man, the Million Man March, I never forget it, brother. I was in Indianapolis with all my Indianapolis brothers, Brother Nuri, Brother Captain Terry, man, just all my brothers in that, man. We took that drive from Indianapolis to New York, and when we got there, bro, we had a hotel. We went inside, dropped our bags off. I don't think we seen that hotel room till it was time to check out a few days later, bro. We hit the ground running, bro. There's so much work to be done, and you know, just the spirit of being amongst all of those men. I must have stepped on 100,000 brothers' feet and not one fight broke out. You know, we was out there drilling, and it was just it was a long day because of all the other presenters before the minister. You know, I was with the brothers. They was trying to hear from the minister. All the whole crowd, Farrakhan, Jesse Jackson talking, Farrakhan. Because it was just so much before the minister spoke. His beautiful heart, he let everybody speak. You know what I'm saying? Didn't put no time cap on him. But when he did speak, bro, that was the day when you was really proud to be an FOI, man. Like, you know what I mean? Straight up. Yes, sir.
Beautiful. Praise be to Allah. Yes, sir. My next question for you, sir, is in your let's deal with your name. How did you get the name Dereck for Real, and what made you have such a love for music?
Great question. Dereck for Real. Master Farrakhan Muhammad, number 1. The Most Honorable Elijah Muhammad, number 2. The Honorable Minister Louis Farrakhan, number 3. Yourself, myself equals 4. We for real, bro. That's what for real means. So everybody should be for real about it's not just me. Everybody should be for real when it comes to them 3 who gave us life, man. So that's what for real means.
Praise be to Allah. Yes, sir. And you said you were touring with Goody Mob. You're an artist. You always have so many good celebrity stories. What made you have such a passion for performing and being a rap artist?
Let me see here. When I was living in Atlanta, like maybe after I graduated high school, I came back out here, and Eric Sermon had a rim shop. I had got on the Greyhound after I graduated and came back out here with my MPC, which is a drum machine, and a Triton keyboard. I didn't really know nobody like that. You know what I mean? I lost all my contacts, but I knew that Eric Sermon had a rim shop on Peachtree. I got off the Greyhound bus, which is on the other end of Peachtree. You know what I'm saying? All the way down there by Magic City for those who getting, you know, anyway. But I literally walked from the Greyhound all the way up Peachtree to this rim shop. And when I got there, there was a guy by the name of Phil Taylor and Greg Taylor. I told him my story, like, look, man, I just got out here. I do music, you know, can I work? They had a studio in the basement, but it was cleared out because like so many artists, like my man Anthony Dent, who produced for Destiny Child, all the equipment was his. So once he got on, he just pretty much took his equipment and it was this empty space down there. So I set up my drum machine and my keyboard. I started making beats. I was washing cars in the back to make money. And one day, Mr. Cheeks from the Lost Boys had came through there. And then Pimp C had came through there. Pimp C heard a beat. I had just made a beat. Took me like 10 minutes to make. Pimp C went in his pocket, was like, man, I gotta have that. He gave me $1,000 on the spot, bro. You know what I'm saying? I was like, oh shoot. You know what I mean? So just meeting every artist that's an artist came through that rim shop, you know. But my bond with Mr. Cheeks, he had went down to Miami and signed to Stephen Marley, which is Bob Marley's son, and Damon Marley and all of them. He called me on the phone one day. I was doing bad in Atlanta around this time. I think I had like $80 in my pocket. You know what I'm saying? He was like, yo, you want to come to Miami and do some music? I'm like, hell yeah. I mean, so I get down to Miami, bro. I got my Triton and my drum machine. When I got off at the airport, I got this equipment. I'm kind of struggling with it. A man walked up on me, man, can I help you? Where you going? I'm like, man, I got a hotel on South Beach, but I don't know how to get there. I was about to catch a cab. He's like, man, let me help you. Guessing he was like, I'm going to the beach anyway. So we get in this cab, get all the equipment. He helps me bring the equipment upstairs to my room, and he asked me my name. You know, at the time went by the name of Prod. So I was like, I'm Prod, man. He said, okay, well, look, man, my name is Muhammad. Shook my hand and dipped. I was like, oh, shoot. You know what I'm saying? So then I went over to Hit Factory Studio, and all these Jamaicans was in the parking lot playing soccer. And I get there, they like, we expecting you. They made me plug my machines up. I played like 10 beats for them. They picked 3 of them. Then they asked me, what you want for them beats? I didn't know what to say, bro. Like, I didn't want to mess nothing up. You know what I'm saying? So he was like, man, look, we give you $1,000 off of each beat. That's $3,000. They counted it out. I was like, cool. They counted it out on the spot. I went back to my hotel. The next day, I started walking around South Beach. I got an apartment the next day. I was like, I'm cool on Atlanta. I moved to Miami. And from there, I was doing music for Pitbull. He blew up. He worth $50 million something now. I was doing music for Rick Ross. When I wasn't doing no music for him, I was just in his vicinity, his area. You know what I mean? Like, he would come by, and I ain't gonna front, man. Like, I kind of fell out at the time, and I was selling a lot of weed to these dudes. And I was telling them it was coming from California, but it was really, I was getting it down the street. So, you know what I'm saying? And I always sold my CDs in the club. I'd be the only person in the club with a handful of CDs. And I also just took how I learned to sell the final call and started selling my CDs in the middle of the street. And I started catching a lot of people's attention. The Miami Herald newspaper had came to me and asked, could they do an article on me? They put me on the front page and was like, rapper is one-man sales force for his CDs. I was doing, bro, at the time, CDs was $10 a pop. So I was literally like doing 40 CDs a day, making $400. And I was meeting all of these different, I charged Puffy for a CD in the club. I don't care who you are. Like, I'm taxing everybody. Like, I got final calls in my hand, but it's my CD. And I was just charging people. And that's how everybody kind of started knowing me, who I was. You know what I mean? And I went on tour with the Dog Pound, Corrupt's tour. Just a few people's tour that I went on because they respect me for how I move that merchandise by the grace of Allah. And then I just be opening up the show. You always need an opening act. So I was an opening act and I moved the merchandise. I remember on Snoop's tour, I did more than his booth because I'll be working the crowd. Just like I got final calls. I'm about to get, I know the more people I ask, the more I'm going to make. You know what I'm saying? And then people started catching on to that, like, yo, he the truth. You know what I mean? Let's hit him up. You know what I mean?
Okay, great. Praise be to Allah. And thank everybody who's watching. Brother Harold says it. Praise be to Allah. Thank everyone, yes, sir, who continues to watch. Okay, my next question. Hold on 1 second, bro. Dereck. I'm gonna try this again.
Yes, sir.
Work this time. Come on now with the sponsorship. All right, here we go. Why is playing, bro? All right, here we go. Just trying to make sure we get to promote these sponsors because we get so much love for the sponsorships. Here we go. Okay, perfect. For everyone who'd like to be my brother Rashad, Street Premiere, Media Production. He has a 4K camera and a drone. He does television and film editing. Please reach out to my brother Rashad, Street Premiere, Media Production. My sister Miriam, ABC I Love Me, children's book and coloring book, both of which are on Amazon. Please go get those amazing books. My sister Naima, Stay On Point Dance Academy, LLC. We love our Tiny dancers. She teaches ballet virtually to young girls all across the country and right here in the studio in Atlanta, Georgia. Sister Rashida Rafat, Rock Communications. She's doing a 5-year anniversary special promotion. If you need content development, media relations, media consulting, anything with writing a book, please reach out to Sister Rashida Rafat with Rock Communications. Student minister out of Austin, Texas, Robert L. Muhammad, conflict mediation, squashing the beef. He does an incredible job in the community of Austin, Texas, and around the Southwest region. His wife, Sister Fudia Muhammad, giving birth to a God in the science of child rearing, the children of the Most High. Sister Fudia Muhammad, please reach out to her. We're coming right back to our brother Dereck for real. Brother Kenneth, bow tie maker extraordinaire. He'll ship bow ties to you anywhere in the country. Thank you very much, Brother Kenneth. Sister Sherry, Asiatic Minds Online. If you want to send your children virtually to school virtually, AsiaticMinds.com. They make young kings and queens and a phenomenal job. Shout out to Sister Sherry, AsiaticMinds.com. Dr. Henry M. Carter right here in Atlanta, Georgia. King Henry Circulegs. Brother Rashad Muhammad of Chicago, COVID-19 disinfecting cleaning services. Price, as well as Down Is Not Out, both on abdulsharif.com. And last but not least, my 2 books, Cleopatra, which is a children's book, and No Father, No Excuse, both of which are available on Amazon. Thank you all very much. Okay, cool. Boom. All right, bro, Dereck, can you let us know about your business? Where are you right now? And how can we support you?
I am at 5361 Covington Highway. That's Decatur, Georgia, 30035. My phone number 305-414-4976. And I sell everything, bro. You know what I mean? One thing about it, clothes, at the end of the day, I don't care what's going on in the world, you gotta put some clothes on you. You know what I'm saying? So men, women, and children. And you know, I was selling a lot of designer clothes, but it's like I'm looking to get away from that because I just created this OCOB brand. And it's basically our culture, our brand. So if you ain't rocking with all that designer stuff, that's cool. Then this is the way it should be. OCOB, men, women, and children gear. That's what we on right now.
Beautiful. Praise be to Allah. And how can we get it, brother Dereck?
So call me up at 305-414-4976. Or if you in the city of Decatur, Atlanta, Georgia, pull up.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. And thank you, Sister Lovett. And thank you, Brother Daniel, for Art Showing Love from Chicago as well. He sent a greeting to you as well. And thank you, Sister Lovett. Brother Dereck, my next question for you, sir, is what has been your greatest trial and how have you been able to overcome that trial?
Man, listen, bro, the Bible is very real. There's a man in that book by the name of Job. I studied Job very well, man. I think
yes, sir. Yes, sir.
I think I gotta probably be the 2021 Job, brother. The trials that I face, I mean, some that I routed with my own hands, but you know, just a lot of domestic trials, bro. Just trials in business. You know what I'm saying? Man, bro, just losing it all. Just if you read about Job, put Brother Dereck face on him. If that was the Bible's a movie script, you know what I'm saying? And if I had to play a character, I think I would probably got the role for that man right there. Because I ain't cursing God for nothing, but I'm gonna go through everything. You know what I'm saying? Straight up. And I've been through everything that man been through, and then some. And I never it hurt like a mug, bro. But you know, the Final Call newspaper has always kept me grounded, brother. No matter what you going through, you get out on that block, bro, and you serious about saving your people, all your problems gonna go away while you on that block. When you leave that block, you're gonna face them again. But being out there, bro, you know what I'm saying? Yes, sir. Yes, sir. You come up with the solutions to your problems. You know what I'm saying? And I think that's how I pretty much dealt with all my heaviest trials. Like even when my mother passed, bro, she passed in 2016. And I had this was Savior's Day weekend in Detroit. And I had got called up for being a top Final Call salesman at that time. And it was just a real big Savior's Day. We performed, we got busy, we did all of that. I get on the plane and go back to California. I get a phone call from my sister saying my mom passed out at work. She freshly passed out. I'm like, okay, well, look, she was healthy. She just ran like a 20-mile marathon. What's going on? I'm like, all right, I'm about to head to the hospital. Literally like 22 minutes later, I get a call saying she passed away. You know what I'm saying? I was like, damn. And I was just crushed, bro, because like that's my heart right there, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like I told her I had just won this medal and I was about to bring it to her. You know what I'm saying? And I get the call that she passed away. So around this time, I was doing so much work. I'm like, man, where the enemy that killed my mom. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, man, what the hell going on? But literally, brother, the very next day, man, I called my captain up and, you know, he was trying to give me some time. Like, man, take some time. I'm like, nah, bro, just let me get 500 papers, man. I'm about to come bring my money. I'm going to pick up 5 bundles when the truck get in. And he didn't tell me not to do it. You know what I'm saying? He was like, you sure? Yes, sir. And, brother, like, I was soldiering the very next day. We still trying to make arrangements and everything, but I had to wear these sunglasses, bro, because my eyes were so full of tears, man. If I blinked, I was crying. The people didn't know what I was going through, though. You know what I'm saying? But, man, you know how it is, bro. You like when your mother passed away, you lose your mother, you think you done crying, and out of nowhere, it's just a whole nother wave of tears. You be like, man, where's all this coming from? I thought I was done crying. But I'm out there on the block, and I'm having these little waves where I just go off to the side. I'm not going to work this like right here. I got to get myself together. You know what I mean? But I just kept working, brother, kept working. Even to this day, I ain't never really took no time to really deal with that. I just kept working. You know what I'm saying? Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Well, may Allah be pleased and may Allah continue to heal you, Brother Dereck,
And I'll
and your
be pleased
family.
with your mother as well, big brother. Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Okay, well, what has been your greatest joy, Brother Dereck?
Man, just being a brother in the Nation of Islam and being myself, man. Like, you know, them FOI classes, what made me really love the Brotherhood, man, is them FOI classes. Because, you know, we hear it like they not going to hear it. You know, when I first heard my captain say a cuss word, I was like, shit, I'm in the right place, man. Because I thought this, you know what I'm saying? And he wasn't just cussing for nothing, you know what I mean? But he was teaching with passion, man, and speaking to young men, making them into men. Captain Curtis is a dynamic man maker, bro. You know what I'm saying? Brother Tyrone, may Allah be pleased with him. All these captains of that day and time, man, and even today, man, just straight man makers, bro. You know what I mean? So
Praise be to
that's
Allah.
my greatest joy, just being an FOI, man. And going to Savior's Day, bro, and watching your ass drill, man. Drill man, bro. Like, you don't understand, man. Like, you be sitting there and I come to tears, man. I don't know what it is. It's like I get emotional because like it's just a beautiful experience to see how you just brought the whole culture into the drill. It's not corny. It's like you just put your sauce in the mix. And Atlanta was just like, oh my God. You know, LA was giving y'all problems at times too, but just being a part of that, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, bro, that's what I represent. That's what I love about this right here. And, you know, just being yourself, bro. We gonna take licks, you know what I'm saying? But keep ticking.
Yes, sir. Beautiful. Praise be to Allah. I never knew you were a fan of the drill team, Brother Dereck, but thank you for that. Yes, sir.
Man, you better stop.
Yes, sir. But okay, Brother Dereck, I have another question.
Yes, sir.
You're a father. What advice would you give to future fathers?
Man, honestly, brother, teach and train your children, brother. You know what I mean? I haven't been the best father, but I strive to be the best father. You know what I'm saying? But if you got children, man, take the time. You know what I'm saying? Take the time and teach them. Like I just got hit with a recent, I got to watch my son like full time type. You know what I mean? Like he's giving his mother trouble. You know what I'm saying? And he's 6 years old, you know, so now it's only right to, you know, raise him to become a young man. You know what I'm saying? And I'm like, I'm teaching, I'm making up my own, giving him pages of like math problems every day, having him write his English lesson C1, have him write a page out of Message to the Black Man. Then I make him watch a 30-minute lecture of the minister. Then I make him watch a boxing match. So, you know, I'm just striving to just be the best father there that I could be, brother. You know what I mean? And that's what we all got to do, because that's what the minister wants for us. Even if you're going through it with your children's mother or whatnot, we got to get past that and, man, just realize it's really about them children, bro. You know what I mean? So just be the best father. When you do that, and when you put the word of the minister in the children, bro, you make your life easier, man. We got help. You know what I'm saying? We got help, because that little dude in there right now, all my children, man, my children are investments, bro. They all great at something. You know what I mean?
Yes,
my oldest son, he been selling the Final Call since he was 4. Now, like, he's 17 years old now. He been selling my music since he was about 11 in the middle of the street. But now when he lives in Vegas, but when he comes here, you know, he make these real fancy incense. And he went on the block, bro, literally across the street. He made like $3,000 in 10 days. Went back to Vegas, about to buy him a car. You know what I'm saying? Eddie boxes. You know what I mean? My youngest son, man, he nice with them hands, and you don't even know it. You know what I mean? He nice. So I'm putting that in him. And then my daughter, man, she's just a beautiful soul. You know, she got so much talent. She jumped on the airplane by herself 2 days ago to go to California to see my sister. I didn't even know, like, the hell is you doing? Her mother knew, but my children move like I moved when I was younger, bro. And if you had that connection with them, you know what I'm saying, you can steer them the right way, man.
Praise be to Allah. Beautiful, beautiful. And thank everyone again who continue to like, share, subscribe to People's Podcast. But Dereck, so if you could choose, what is your favorite album of all time?
My favorite album or favorite song?
Favorite album.
Ice Cube, America's Most Wanted. Yes, sir. Yep. Ice Cube, America's Most Wanted. And also, though, but my favorite artist or whatever, man, is my brother West Coast Cam, man. Because, yeah, real talk, bro. Because Cam was like, to me, man, he's the godfather of nation hip hop, bro. He made it real cool for some gangsta ass brothers to come join the Nation of Islam and still rap and do what we do, but just do it in a positive manner, bro. Like, that man is man. Like, that's my heart right there. That's my bro. So, yes, sir.
Yes, sir. And shout out to brother West Coast Cam for the interview that we did. And the thing, like you said, he made it cool, strong, FOY, strong representation. And you can just tell by the way he carries himself. Y'all know what it is. You know what I'm saying? So I like that.
Yeah, that's my business partner, man. Like, we done did a lot of shows together. We got songs together. We got videos together. And to me, that was like, he was like my Dr. Dre. I was Snoop Dogg. He was the Dr. Dre. Like, damn, I need to work with this brother right here. Oh, shit, it's on. You know what I mean? And then we just became like, he's been making the Colonial Silver. Thought I had some this in another room. But he's been making the Colonial Silver for like 12 years now. You know what I'm saying? We've been in business now ever since that pandemic hit. You know what I'm saying? And the Colonial Silver is basically a immune booster. You know what I'm saying? It boosts your immune system. And you know, a lot of people been supporting it, and it really does work. You know what I mean? So we've been in business with that to this day. You know, we still doing music, still shooting videos, but we really taking our people's health serious. You know what I mean? Like, they going so strong with these vaccines, but our defense is, you know, this Colonial Silver and whatever else we may be able to use to boost our immune system.
Praise be to Allah. Yes, sir. But Brother Dereck, I have one more question for you, sir.
Damn, that's it?
Brother Dereck.
Yeah.
What would you like your legacy to be, sir?
Man, just a all-out soldier for the Honorable Minister Min Farrakhan, man. Like, I do it for the pioneers, big bro. You know what I'm saying? We got way too many pioneers to let these people beat us, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, I just want to, like I said, be known as a for real helper. You know what I'm saying? To the minister, man. Straight up. And that's my legacy, bro. A final call shooter. You know what I mean? Like, I'm a frontline soldier. You know, a lot of us got heads with loose screws in it, just like the enemy's military. Anybody on the front line, they really see people getting their head blown off. You know what I mean? Right in front of them. But when I walk in these streets in a concrete cemetery, I see the same thing, just on a spiritual level.
Yes, sir.
You know
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
So, you know, I mean, bro, I just want to be that brother who was always an inspiration, motivation, and, you know, just a cool soldier. Like, damn, I want to be not necessarily like me, because I want to be like Minister Farrakhan. You know what I mean? But when it comes to soldiering, brother, I just really want to be that go-to brother, man. Like, you know, the world is changing right now. I got miles on my feet. I'm getting a little older, whatever, but just graduating to another level of business. So the soldiers that are coming in now, after they put in that training of selling that final call, they can come to another development of, okay, we got our own businesses as well. This is what we about. We don't work for nobody. We ain't taking no shots. We ain't scared. We ain't worried about losing no jobs around here because Muhammad make real men with real jobs. You know what I mean? And I feel like the older brothers from the first resurrection who was actually traveling with the messenger, going to get fish, coming back, just all the business. I think I got that spirit in me, and I thank Allah for putting that in me. Just a make it happen brother, man. That brother was always make it happen brother, man. That's what I want to go out on, man. Helping our Mr. Louis Farrakhan, man, to the day I ain't got a breath in my body. And also all of our brothers and sisters who may have passed away to this COVID or just become a casualty of war, a martyr and all of that. I want to take all of their spirits, put it in a spiritual pot of gumbo and take it into myself, and so they can live forever, man. Your father, man, like, bro, like, I just come from, the early 90s of this Nation of Islam, man. I've been blessed to still be here. And, man, just to meet the people that I've had in my life, like I said, you, your father, your whole family, man, is just a mighty inspiration. And, I can't give up, man. You know what I mean? I may not be able to go as hard as, like, Michael Jordan. Who want to really see Michael Jordan on the court right now, man? He look crazy, you know what I'm saying? Like, he up there in the booth, man. Stay up there. And, I feel like I'm on that right now, you know what I'm saying? If I keep coming on the court stacking papers up high as me, if y'all ain't got it by now, y'all just ain't gonna get it. You know what I mean? It can be done, but accept the challenge, man. Accept the challenge, bro. I can do so much better as a brother, I ain't gonna lie, but, I'm striving, man, really. And if anybody's looking at me, just know that I don't hide nothing, man. I'm an open book. You're gonna see me at my worst, you're gonna see me at my best, but one thing I won't do is unravel before the face of the believers. I would never turn this camera on. I did it before, like when the old Facebook and everything first hit. It was like a crack cocaine went wrong. You know what I mean? We all hit it and we all misused it. You know what I'm saying? And we start going against each other and just putting all our dirty laundry out there. I was probably the reason why we wrote a Nation Handbook. Back then, man, I was just like, you know what I'm saying? You feel like you always had to defend yourself. So once I start, getting over that, overcoming that part of, social media, whatever, bro, man, this thing is all right, bro. We got to watch what we say, watch what we do, watch how we move. Don't unravel, man. Just hold it together. You know what I mean? It was a time where the diary was so sacred, right? You used to write all your thoughts in the diary, hide it. Didn't want nobody to see what you was thinking or writing. But the enemy has come and turned us all into hoes, man, and like stripped us of our thoughts. Now we got naked thoughts that we put out there on the track. You know what I'm saying? We become prostitutes, man, with our thoughts. Feel me? It's not a good look. And we unravel it. To any of my young brothers out there, man, I know this world got a strong pull. Even myself, I ain't just talking to me, I'm talking to myself. This world got a hell of a pull, man, and we just got to hold on to our way, make our way the way. You know what I'm saying? Our lifestyle, make it cool. But when you start getting back off of these streets, you know what I mean? You first thing you're going to do is grow your goatee. Second thing you're going to do is fire up something. Then you're going to have a drink. Then you're going to be messing with these women. It's like we unravel, but we videotaping all of this stuff of us doing it. Like, what happened? Even if you are doing wrong, Allah came to hide our faults, man. We want to expose them. All right, we unraveling, bro. We got to, with shows like this, it helps us to keep that glue tight, man. Keep your ball of yarn tight. Do not unravel, man. Even if you are unraveling, be around somebody who can help you. Reflect on the words of the minister, man. All we got to do is hold on for a little bit longer. You know what I'm saying? You just got to, he going to get us safe to the other side. Don't jump off the boat, nigga. I'm finna go. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? But we just got to keep it tight, man. Help each other do better instead of hating on each other, man. We all coming to this thing. Ain't none of us perfect, you know what I mean? But let's just endure and help each other out, man. Let's be real, true friends, real, true believers, real, true family. You know what I mean? Yes, sir. Well, I can go on and on with you, big bro. I don't feel like we got enough, but...
No. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
I'm working on a book, though. I am working on a book. It's called Overcoming Obstacles. And I wanted, because everybody always telling me, bro, you should write books, man. I ain't never really wanted to write no book because it ain't about me, but if some of this stuff that I go through can help you, praise be to Allah, let's do it. You know, I want to give a shout out, like I said, to my brother Hashim Hakeem, because we always in righteous competition, bro. But he gonna hear it live right here. This brother, hands down to me, bro, it's hard for me to say the top final call salesman. I'm gonna say a top final call salesman, just because it's my spirit. But I do respect and love my brother because he's teaching and training men. You know what I'm saying? To keep this marathon going. You know, my brother like Abdul Malik, I want to smoke with all these brothers when it comes to righteous competition. I don't think he's the top fisherman in the Nation of Islam. I believe that I got him, but you know what I'm saying? But I love my brother, man, for what he does. And like I said, I never said this because a champion is only going to see himself as a champion. But these brothers are dynamic champions, and you know, they help me do better. And even when I'm slacking or if I've been absent for a minute, I always got the mission on my mind and on my heart. You know what I mean? And it's brothers like that who I do look up to, man, to make me better. And brothers like yourself, man, I feel like I'm a great ass driller, and I fade any of y'all, but what, I don't know. Y'all cold. Y'all cold, man. Yes, sir. Somebody got to do an interview with you, bro.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
You know a whole lot, man, and you've experienced a whole lot, and I would love to just sit and listen, bro. You know what I'm saying? Because a lot, he's doing something special with you, bro. And another thing to my brothers like Brother RZA, Brother Ben, man, they doing great jobs, man. Like they got something for our people to come to and give. They got something for them to do when they come. You know what I'm saying? That's what it's about, having something for our people to do, bro. You know what I mean? That's it. If we ain't got nothing for them to do, and we've been on this block for years, we ain't doing something right. We ain't doing something right.
Yes, sir. Okay. And Brother Dereck, I want to make the Sonia says thank you for encouraging the for your encouraging words. We must not unravel. And you're gonna get so much love once I put this on YouTube as well, because people are gonna be able to see it, all our YouTube family. But Brother Dereck, I want to make sure that I thank you for representing in a cool way with music, with the culture, with doing for self.
Yes, sir.
Man, and just so much that you inspire some people. You have no idea, right there. You have no idea.
Like I tell people all the time, man, I'm an open book. You can call my phone, 305-414-4976. I got a house over in Mexico right now with a warehouse attached to it, and I'm looking for some believers, man, who may be able to get out and about and go over there. And it's the biggest city for clothes manufacturing. Like the sisters can go. Man, it's so much fabric. Like it's an amazing city, bro. And they got all of this product. So I got on my Frank Lucas and went over there, cut the middleman out of everything. And whoever has a passport, get your passport first. And it's work over there for you right now.
So you say you still right there. You saying it ain't been stepped on, huh?
It ain't never been. No, I don't step on this work, brother. Keep it raw. You know what I mean? It's blue magic. I guarantee that.
I guarantee it. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
You know what I mean? You don't got to change it. We ain't got to change the teachers. We just got to apply the teachers, bro. Absolutely. We got everything we need, man. And, you know, we shouldn't be sad. It's a great and dreadful day. I believe we should be standing on the great side of things while this dreadful stuff is going on. You know what I'm saying? Straight up.
I agree. Well, thank you, Brother Dereck. Thank everyone for watching. And I love you, Brother Dereck. And love your family too,
Brother Dereck. Big brother, man. Like, you have no idea, man. We're going to do some movies together. We're going to do some work, brother.
Let's make it. Brother Dereck, you already know I'm one call away. Hey, man,
I love your style, brother. Your family, P.O., what up?
Yes,
man,
sir.
Everybody, man. Like, I'm honored, brother. Really, though. I'm honored, man. This is one of the... I think I'm overdue, man. You took too long to get me on this thing. I don't know what the hell wrong with you, man. I mean, but I'm honored to be here now.
Yes, sir. Brother Dereck, I was trying to wait to get to you in person, and there was so much going on because there were certain people I wanted to do in person, but I was like, no, we can't push it back further because at the rate we going, I don't know what's going on. So
I would have pulled up on you tonight. All you had to do is say pull up. I'd have been at you.
Oh, yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Right down the street somewhere. I don't know where you at, but you really far.
I'm not too far away from you.
Right. So, man, anytime, brother, you know what I mean? Like I said, man, I just love you, man. And I appreciate you for making that call right there, man. And we all we got, but we all we need.
So a lot. Thank you all. This is Joshua Elijah Muhammad signing off for the People's Podcast. Assalamu alaikum, sir.
Islam.